No waiting till Fastlane as tonight's contract signing between Gunther and Ciampa become tonight's main event. And with the Fireflies watching over Raw, Gunther and Ciampa would deliver one great main event, very hard-hitting. One with a submission sleeper hold as Ciampa passed out. Afterwards, Imperium would attack, only for Ciampa to be saved by Johnny Gargano, baby! It's happened! Gargano back on Raw, and DIY are back together. Now, I just wish WWE hadn't cut away. Oh my gosh, I get it, timings and stuff, but this is a moment. DIY finally reunited on the main roster. This is things you might have missed from Monday Night Raw. Make sure you've hit the like button, and if you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button too. There was no time to breathe as we started off Raw with chaos. I love it. It was Shayna and Nia starting off the brawl tonight, which would see the return of Raquel Rodriguez and Rhea Ripley. Mummy is back. Little moments in this while they're all angry with Nia Jax. Raquel would boot Shayna, and of course, Raquel and Rhea would brawl again, which makes you think they're setting up for a fatal four-way, which is definitely going to be massive. I'm interested in it. The crowd were loving it. We'd go from that to very serious Rhea Ripley as she called out the Judgment Day. She would argue with Damian Priest for him not taking care of Judgment Day business in her absence. She would announce that she got Dom a rematch for the North American Championship tomorrow night on NXT, but with the condition, if Dom doesn't come back with a title, don't bother coming back at all. Is Dom about to get kicked out of the Judgment Day? Just a note, it was announced that Finn wasn't here tonight, according to Rhea Ripley, due to an injury, but Jey Uso would come out and Jey would call his shot with Rhea Ripley. Obviously, we see this on social media a little bit. Hard to tell what Rhea thought about this. Don't know if she sort of liked it or didn't like it, but it was meant to be Damian versus Jey. They had said that Damian wasn't cleared to compete, and then Dom would step up and get knocked on his ass with one super kick from Jey Uso. It would then be JD McDonough making the save, and then Cody making the save for Jey Uso. And then we got the announcement from Adam Pearce that at Fastlane, it will be Cody and Jey versus the Judgment Day for the undisputed tag team titles. Do you think Jey and Cody are going to win the tag team titles? Let me know in the comment section down below. We'd then see Judgment Day make a game plan that Kevin Owens doesn't like Jey Uso, so they plan to drive the wedge that's going to help them retain the tag titles. WWE would spotlight the Women's NXT Championship match from No Mercy. Great match, but of course Becky Lynch was set to be on Monday Night Raw tonight to face off with Tegan Nox, but due to an injury at No Mercy, which they showed on Raw, I grayscaled this because of YouTube rules, but how WWE put this on TV when they shy away from people getting a nosebleed is beyond me. Absolutely horrific. Apparently, Becky had to have 11 stitches in her arm. Hopefully, she recovers very soon and we get the match between Becky and Tegan. But WWE didn't forget about Tegan Nox tonight, as they would set up a match between Tegan Nox and Chelsea Green. Tegan Nox would defeat Chelsea Green with the assist of Natalya to kind of neutralise Piper Niven. It does look like we're going to get Tegan and Natty maybe taking on the tag team champions in the future. Becky will be on NXT tomorrow night, and in an interaction she posted to Twitter, it looks like Indi Hartwell maybe as well. Of course, Indi never lost the NXT Women's Championship. Could they do Becky versus Indi as well now? That would be pretty cool for Indi Hartwell. Seth Rollins was interviewed by Michael Cole tonight in what WWE billed as Seth's final address to Fastlane. Of course, his match with Shinsuke Nakamura, where Michael Cole would basically ask Seth what he's doing right now. Seth, he said, "You're the puppet," which means everyone's favourite Things You Might Have Missed segment returns. It's Puppet Watch! What's really interesting about this, though, is that it might be a tease for CM Punk. Twitter has found an old promo from Punk that talks about Puppet, etc. And it's a little bit loose, but if you want to believe it's true, it would be the third week in a row that there's a CM Punk tease on Monday Night Raw. Seth would bring a passionate plea about what the ring meant to him, the fact he met his wife, he may have had his child, all because of wrestling, and how Shinsuke Nakamura wasn't going to take that away from him. Nakamura would attack Seth Rollins, of course he did, and basically do a mini last man standing match with finally Seth being down for 10 and Nakamura lifting the World Heavyweight title. WWE once again hyping the hype of Jade Cargill signing with WWE tonight. Jade also taken to Twitter, hyping up a lot of fans with the possibility she could make her first appearance on a Monday Night Raw, talking about her first victim, etc. It's definitely possible. We don't know where Jade is going to end up yet. Imperium's Giovanni Vinci and Ludwig Kaiser will get a good win tonight over the Alpha Academy. I feel like as a tag team, they desperately needed this win, so it kind of makes some sense to me. We'd see a pretty cool short match between Bronson Reed and Cedric Alexander, where Bronson would squash Cedric. Now this is cool. Corey Graves has got a brand new tattoo as a tribute to Bray Wyatt of The Fiend. How cool does that look? Genuinely looks amazing. And you may have seen this person teased on NXT No Mercy. Well, USA Network have practically confirmed the signing of Brian Pillman Jr. to NXT. Xavier Woods would use the backwards roll-up to pin Ivar the Viking Raiders tonight in a match that definitely delivered. The story would come afterwards, though, as Ivar would lay Kofi out on top of Xavier and then climb the top rope and hit a devastating moonsault. Ivar has genuinely arrived since Eric has been out with injury for sure. We were set to have Miz TV with Drew McIntyre again tonight, but Drew would tell Adam Pearce that he didn't want to do Miz TV and tell Miz not to come to the ring. So, of course, Miz came to the ring and we'd set up a match with Miz versus Drew. I love the fact Miz wrestled in a suit because he wasn't planning to wrestle. Nice little subtlety there by WWE. But we would have Drew McIntyre reach for his sword instead of the Claymore. And I hate that the referee grabbed the sword by the blade. That thing should have sliced that referee's hand off. Come on. But then, of course, Drew would win with the Future Shock DDT. A sign of Drew's heel turn. The psychopath gimmick is coming out. And do you know what? I can't blame Drew. The thing is, Drew thinks everything he's doing is right because Drew was screwed. Drew has had opportunity after opportunity taken from him because of the bloodline. And now he's meant to just forgive Jey Uso. Of course that's going to drive Drew crazy. The new NXT North American champion Trick Williams was on Raw tonight. Nice little introduction to the universe by Trick. But of course then we'd get the face-to-face with him and Dom. And Rhea would basically announce Dom will not be coming alone tomorrow to NXT. Could Dom regain his championship? Or as we found out earlier on Raw, is Dom out at Judgment Day? Really fun show. Love the ending with DIY Reunion. Very, very cool. 9 out of 10 from me tonight. Just enjoyed the show. It's thoroughly good. Make sure you let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Turn on notifications. Share the video. Like the video. And I'll catch you as always next time. Peace!